Hi guys, it's Kayla back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty deep stuff. I don't know how YouTube's guidelines are on it. So I hope this video doesn't get taken down. Because I'm not exactly the most familiar with YouTube, because YouTube confuses me sometimes. With their rules. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna talk about suicide. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna say it. And if YouTube doesn't like it, I'm sorry. But I think it's important to talk about because I'm gonna use this story as I'm gonna use a few stories as reference, of people you may have known. So first off, if anyone knew who Twitch was, he committed suicide. And people were always saying, well, he had his whole life going for him. He may have had his whole life going for him, but in his mind, maybe he didn't see it that way, or if he saw it that way, it just, in his mind, was more overpowering than him himself. So he thought that was the right decision. Also, if anyone watches soccer like I do, you'll know that I want to say it was a year ago. If anyone knows who Katie Meyer was, she committed suicide, partially because Stanford didn't do anything about an alleged investigation that was about her friend, and apparently she assaulted the guy and they were gonna suspend her or expel her. I forget which one. But of course she saw no way out of that, and yeah. Which is, really sad in both ways. But I kind of wanted to talk about my story. Because I feel like coming on here and talking about other people's stories, for one, I don't know the full story, and also I know what my story is. So I like to help people, and I think that's kind of what I want to turn my YouTube into, is helping people. So yeah. Anyway, so as I mentioned in the Love Yourself series, I did not like high school, right? Nor did I really. I don't know. I always used to say when I was younger, I don't remember the last time I was truly happy. Now people always took that as, oh, I make you depressed. Which, that's not exactly true. It's not exactly what that means. It just means I don't remember the time I truly felt like myself. And I'm still working through that to this day as an adult. And mind you, I'm 21. But I do know that I remember sophomore year of high school, I was hating school. I hated school. I felt like I had nowhere to go because I was hating school. I hated my living situation. And I felt like I had nowhere to run to. Which is partially why why I loved track so much, because even freshman year, I didn't really realize these were problems, but I did know that at least I had them. Even though I didn't really mention what was going on in my life. But that's why I loved track as a in my freshman sophomore year, and also I felt so sad leaving them though too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but and to this day, I never saw myself as a content creator. I didn't think about it. I would post these weird ass things on my Instagram. I've since deleted them, but I would post these weird things. And now, looking back, I'm like, how did I not see that I would create content? How did I not see that? It took me 2 years later to realize, what the fuck? Oh my, what the hell? But yeah. And it was, I'm gonna say it was a really rough time in my life. I wasn't I've never been a party kid. I've never been that way, and I don't think I ever will be. But I don't think people realize I wasn't out being rebellious, getting drunk, doing drugs. I wasn't doing any of that. I just didn't tell people how I felt, and people always took that as, well, you don't care. Yeah. But anyway, I'll get into more of the story tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow.